Amma, for generations we keep hearing, don't enter the kitchen, don't go near the temple. They keep you secluded for few days, not allowing you to touch anyone or allowing anyone to touch you, without ever explaining the reason behind such restrictions. Is a girl who's menstruating impure?
Not at all. What now is portrayed as taboo is nothing but misunderstanding. In truth, it is a sacred rhythm. Across India, this ancient understanding still lives on. You would have noticed that first menstrual cycle in many places across southern and eastern India, even today, isn't about shame, it's a celebration. To make her first experience gentle, comforting, and beautiful. To help her embrace womanhood with pride, not fear.
Oh, okay. But Amma, why this seclusion?
During menstruation, the body is in oxidative stress and more prone to infections. So she rested, away from crowds and strain, to reset her energy in peace.
Okay, even if I accept this, I would still like to understand why a menstruating woman is not allowed to temples.
Alright, before we explore the why, let me share a few fascinating examples. At Kamakhya Pitha in Assam, it is believed that the goddess herself menstruates. The temple remains closed for 3 days, and when the doors reopen, it's celebrated as Ambu Bachi Mela, a festival honoring creation itself. Today, we often hear protests when women of menstruating age are not allowed into certain temples. Yet, few realize that some shrines, like Devi Puranam Temple in Andhra Pradesh, welcome menstruating women with reverence. The truth is, it was never about restricting women. It was about understanding the subtle impact of powerful energies on a woman's body during those days. Let's understand this a little deeper. In ancient times, temples weren't built at random. Every stone, every pillar had a purpose. There exists an entire science behind it, known as the Agama Shastra, a secret text that defined where a temple should stand, how it should be shaped, based on the purpose it was meant to serve. Broadly, temples were of two kinds: Bhukti temples, created for material well-being and prosperity, and Mukti temples, built to guide the soul towards liberation. Bhukti temples radiates energy outward. Entering these temples, one feels more awake, charged, or inspired. During menstruation, when a woman's energy is heightened and receptive, entering such spaces could overstimulate her pranic balance, sometimes causing heavy flow, dizziness, or blackout. The other variation? Mukti temples. These temples push the life force upward toward the higher chakras. But during menstruation, a woman's apana vayu flows downward for cleansing. When these opposite currents meet, they can cause strain, pain, fatigue, heaviness. And think about it. Weren't those 3 days of rest the world's first wellness plan? Maybe it wasn't the wisdom we resisted, just the idea of being told to rest. We're so eager to prove we're modern that we end up arguing with our own body just to feel untied from the old world.